Hello everyone, my name is Dark and we are playing some Ark Mobile. Today I'm going to show you how to beat the Gula Beetle, otherwise known as the Dung Beetle Boss. Let's go! Alright everyone, so before we actually start the fight, let's go ahead and take a look at the equipment that I have on my character right now. The armor is typical armor that I use for bosses, just pretty standard 400 to 550 armor. You know, decent durability, 4 to 600. I've got a pump shotgun at 110 damage, and I have a comp bow at 505, and a sword that doesn't really matter for this specific boss. It's not something you're going to want to use. The comp bow, you can get any comp bow around that damage at the Yeti Cave, and the pump shotgun comes from a blueprint. Alright, so let's get started. And I just want to start by saying, guys, look at the beauty of this dungeon. The devs did a fantastic job. I don't like that I can't see the boss, but that is just because the way the dungeon's been set up, and that is on purpose. So, it looks really good though. So I'm going to start off by taking some shots. As you can tell, I can't even really see him. I'm just kind of like shooting dark. I'm trying to just kind of get an idea of where he's at the moment. Alright, I do not see him. Nope, let's go ahead and take off. Let's go ahead and run around over here. And then we'll go ahead and... yeah, I still can't see. We're going to go over here. Now I know there's a ledge in this boss room. There we go. This is where you want to be. So it looks like where we started off, if you actually run to the right, you'll get to this. But this is where you want to be for pretty much the entire match. There's this little ledge and then another ledge immediately to the left right there. So we're going to be jumping back and forth between these two rocks and shooting him along the way. And now a few things to note with regards to this boss. Number one is he only has melee attacks. He doesn't throw anything at you. He doesn't shoot anything at you. He just tries to get as close as he can and melee attack you. And now those melee attacks will not one hit you, or at least they should not. As long as you have armor on. When he's hit me in the past, he does about a quarter of my health and damage. And now again, my armor is not super high quality. It's 400 to 550 armor per piece, so probably like 2,500 total armor quality. I know a lot of the higher end armor pieces can have almost double, maybe more than double. So definitely not a one-shot kill by this boss. So you can get hit a couple times. If your armor's broken, I highly suggest, running and getting that replaced, or not getting hit if you're out of fresh armor. Now, as you can see, we just ran and jumped to the other ledge, and now this is where you want to get him. So you see how he gets stuck here? He'll be stuck here for probably about 10 to 25 seconds worth of time. You pretty much just want to start unloading on him. Use your pump shotgun, use your combo. There's really not a better one in this scenario. It depends on the quality of your each weapon that you have. But essentially you want to try to get him stuck there and then shoot at him as long as he's stuck. Eventually he gets out of it, he'll come and try and crawl up, and that's when you want to run back to the other rock. The goal is going to be to get him to come back over here and then run back over there to get him stuck again. That is the ideal spot you want to get him, and then keep shooting and then repeat the process. And now another thing with this boss is, I'm pretty sure it has to do with the mushrooms around the room, not with the boss itself. No one's really come to a definite conclusion on the Discord yet, but pretty sure it's the mushrooms. But when you run through them or underneath them, it causes the same effect as if you were to eat unicorn poop, which does that like psychedelic effect where everything starts getting like wavy and colorful. So if that starts happening, that's, I believe, part of the map having to do with the mushrooms. So just so you're aware when that happens. Now I also want to show you guys, because he is stuck, so we could potentially hit him with melee. Oh shoot, he's actually running away now. But as you could kind of see, he wasn't quite close enough for the sword. The pike might work. I don't usually take a pike in the dungeon, so I can't really try it out. But a pike might work there. If you use a sword, I haven't been able to get it to actually reach, so the sword won't work. Which is why I said before, the sword doesn't really matter for this specific boss. Alright, so let's get back up on this rock. Oh, he is right there. Let's run around again. I don't want to get hit because I don't want him to take out my armor and cause any more damage than necessary. Alright, where'd he go? You'll notice that sometimes when you're fighting him, you're trying to go from rock to rock, he'll go out into the middle of nowhere, because he knows that you can't see out there, so he might as well go out there. But he'll eventually come back, so just stay put. And, man, come on, get stuck again. Alright, let's keep shooting him while we can. And, alright, yes, he's stuck. Let's go ahead and take the sword out again. I want to show you guys. So, he just hit me there, and I have not been able to hit him yet. I'm going to try to get close enough to hit him without... See, I got a little close there, and I hit him once, but he's hitting me. So in order to actually get close enough to hit him with a sword, he's got to be close enough to actually hit you. So, I do not want that. And now I could imagine, though, if you had really high melee on your character, and you also had some really good high-quality armor, and a really high-damage sword. This sword is only 296, so it's average. But I imagine if you had all those things going for you, you could melee this boss. But most players don't have that, so I suggest keeping him in ranged attacks. Now, another thing to note about this boss is he has armor. So I think it's everywhere except the head. All the damage is reduced. So as you saw before, my shotgun was doing between 3 to 500 damage per shot, not dollars. This is a game. But it did 3 to 500 damage per shot. The combo was doing between like 2 and 250 per shot. But I don't know if you noticed, but when I hit the head with the shotgun, it did like 1,000 to 1,100 damage. So ideally, you want to get those shots in the head. You'll do a lot more bang for the buck, a lot more damage. But when you're shooting when he's running around, a lot of times you're going to hit those armored areas, and it's not going to do as much damage. Alright, so right now we're just pretty much dancing around with this guy because we're trying to get him stuck again, but he keeps just barely missing it. So hopefully that one gets him. Where is he? There he is. He's apparently stuck up top now. Ideally, though, he'd come over here so I can get a clear shot at his head, because I don't really want to keep shooting the armored area. Ah, shoot. Alright, he just hopped across the top. Let's run back over here. Let's get a shot off and then run again. Back to the other one. Hopefully this time he gets stuck. Alright, and boom. Got him. Alright. So, gotta reload. Alright, so once he gets like this, just keep shooting him in the head. You'll see the damage. Right now I'm doing 1,000 per shot. That was a 300 one, so I want to aim a little closer to the head. You also don't want to aim at the rock, though, because it'll just take all the shots away and you'll end up hitting the rock instead of him. So it's kind of like a really thin line middle ground there that you want to aim for. Alright, another shot, and he's coming around. Oh, want to take off. He got a little close there again. Come over here. There we go. We're going to run back over here. And will he get stuck again? Oh, went way over there. Alright, so he took the long route. So, he's probably not going to get stuck. We're going to have to do this again. Let's get some shots off, though, while we're doing this. Oh, he is right there. Now, a lot of times with the higher damage combo, I like to use the bow over the pump shotgun. But I noticed with this boss, against the armor, even with my 505 damage bow, it does typically 200 to 250 damage, which is less than the 300 to 400 that the shotgun does with that armor. And possibly even less against the headshot. It's kind of difficult to get the headshot and to see when you get it what the actual damage is. See if I can see it. But yeah, the shotgun is just, you get more damage more consistently, and sometimes some of those shotgun pellets will even hit the head, so you get a little more. Sometimes you might do 500, 600, or 700 damage per shot instead of just 300 or 400. So, well, I'll show you a few shots with the bow here still, so you can kind of see how much damage it's doing. All right. Ideally, though, he'd come get stuck again. Alright, I'm having too hard of a time with that bow. Let's use the shotgun. There we go. He is stuck. Now actually might be a good chance to finish him off. We were at 4,000 health, 3,300 health, 2,800 health. We're 9 minutes into this. 18,769. Boom. We got him. We beat the Gula Beetle. So, remember, he's got armor. Shotgun's probably your best bet unless you have a really good combo. He does not one-shot kill you, only melee attacks. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you got something new out of this that'll help you either know how to beat it or get the confidence to try it out and beat him. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For all my current subscribers and everyone who's already liked and commented on my videos, I appreciate you and I thank you very much. My name is Dark, and I will see you next time.